So this is a lab 10. So this is the MIDI labs. It's gonna be a bit longer than the other videos, but we're gonna try get through this as soon as possible. So for we're gonna start with screenshot one. So in the screen, the terminal shows the end result of running sudo update the command. So by using sudo, I'm now logged in as an admin just to pull the newest lifts of available patches from the Ubuntu server. So this hits the requirement first step to check for pending operating system updates. So it helps TGI because it maps out exactly which parts of our software have like basically open security flaws, so giving us a clear picture of what needs patching before like bad actors can find those holes and basically like our vulnerabilities and then expose them. No, exploit. No, yeah, exploit them. So move on to screenshot 2. So what this does is it's capturing the aftermath of executing the sudo apt upgrade dash y. The command. So the dash y is the exact input code that I use to tell the system to basically just automatically accept all installations without pausing to ask. And the terminal shows automatically by running these commands here. So this one here and this one here. So this directly basically just satisfies the requirement to ensure the lab requirement to ensure the web server and secure shells are fully updated. So for TGI, forcing these background services to reload on fresh hard, like basically just hard and binaries, just to eliminate I think, yeah, the active security bugs, just so locking down our store from unauthorized access. So we want to screenshot 3. So in this terminal, what I done was I input to the apt update a second time after the upgrade finished. So specific command input was to verify the patching cycle actually just completed successfully. So which is why the terminal responds with the line all packages are up to date. So this fulfills the requirement of the lab for post update testing and yeah, verification. So for TGI, this code output serves basically as our clear compliance baseline. So this proves that the server environment is 100% hardened before any live database or store traffic just touches it. So move on to screenshot 4. So this screen shows the terminal output for when I type the final command. So the administrator command, so sudo shutdown h now dash h now. So I use the dash h now to tell flag just to tell the computer, basically the kernel Linux kernel, just to drop the connection and stop the system immediately, but just safely, but rather like killing the power abruptly. So this takes off the requirement, like basically takes it off for correct administrative system management. So like shutting it off properly, like without pulling the plug. So it benefits TGI by basically just flushing memory caches and saving. So yeah, basically Gracefully just doing it and basically saving all logs and files cleanly to disk. So this prevents basically any data corruption across the user registries. So move on to screenshot 5. So switching over to Edge Router Simulator UI. So what I done was I configured the wireless settings to use WPA2 and WBA and WBA2 personal security and the AES encryption was so this input just answers the lab requirement to demonstrate how to just implement secure local Wi-Fi network access. So basically, the configuration is basically helping. It's very good for TGI because it completely locks down over local office airwaves. So basically, it just stops the over air packet sniffing. So basically, no one can sit outside our building and try still employee login credentials or project keys. So they won't be able to get access to that. So move on to screenshot 6. So screenshot here shows the guest network settings panel. So what I basically just ticked all the boxes to enable the separate wireless channels across the 2.4 and 5 gigahertz bands. So basically setting this up ticks off the requirement also to support, because this supports different access types and handle wireless security properly. So for TGI, it's an excellent operational It's an excellent operational solution. Sorry for that. Basically, just allows to us to just to provide easy internet access to visiting clients or like contractors, like without like basically without ever having to expose their primary password to our private internal business network. Screenshot 6, so we'll move on to screenshot 7. So here what it shows a DHCP server configuration page where I clicked enable, and what I done there was I restricted that yeah, it was an IP address strictly between these two here, these two IP addresses. So this part of the router controls how many local numbers get handed out automatically just to connected devices. So this satisfies the requirement for just proper network configuration management. So this helps TGI's tech team keep in the network organized. So any basically like any rogue or unauthorized device trying to sneak onto the systems, it stands out instantly, so you can see it properly. So move on to screenshot 8. So the terminal shows the final view on on my Mac. So where the remote server session cuts off and drops it right back to my local command. So yeah, uh, yeah, it does. So right, so basically right after an accident, so like when I think it was, yeah. So when I so what I done was so yeah, right after, yeah, so basically right after, so you can see the local command prompt, you can see that right after the sudo update. So basically this what it does is just captures my just the entire session termination, so history. So what it does is just well, I think it is, yeah, just fulfilling in the requirement to show like the lab requirement to show like individual responsibility and the safe session management. So for TGI, it just leaves a clean audit, basically like a path, like what it done. So what I proved was I closed the remote connection properly instead of just leaving the open admin session hanging just for someone else to basically just pick up. So that's screenshot 8, I think. Yeah, that's 8. So move on to the last screenshot. The final screenshot shows the Avast antivirus user interface. So this shows, so it clearly shows that it says, and it also says that this Mac is protected. So this checks off the last requirement. So by like requiring antivirus software to be successfully installed and active in my system. So this is a massive benefit for TGI because it guarantees that your local top. So so my one, uh, yeah, so so it's basically just my laptop. So or the one, yeah, basically the one I just used to log in and control the infrastructure. So just it's basically just completely free of spyware or keyloggers, so it keeps the critical admin passwords completely safe from leaks. And yeah, that was longer than I expected, but I think we done good. So that was Lab 10.